Does the niacinamide side look glowier? I don't know how well that worked, but you know, bronzer and just go. Hey girl, welcome to Emmarie Lane, where my goal is to find you the best beauty products for the best prices. And in today's video, we're gonna be comparing, knocking stuff over, the new e.l.f. Power Grip Plus Niacinamide Primer versus everyone's favorite that e.l.f. refuses to bring back, the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Primer. I still have some because I got some like right before they stopped selling it. They say it's the exact same as the Power Grip Primer, at least the blue one. I don't know about this one. I don't believe them. Just saying. Not that the Power Grip Primer is not good. It's just different. I'm gonna be doing the lovely Jelly Pop on my right and the niacinamide on my left. I'm gonna do it under eyes, everything. I'm not going to use any like setting powder or setting spray except for setting powder underneath my eyes because it's necessary no matter what primer I use. But mine is that, no setting powder on the face. So theoretically, this should help with oiliness, right? Starting off with the Jelly Pop because I love it so much. I actually had to dig a little bit to be able to find information on the Jelly Pop, and it's not like the greatest information, but it'll work. This is on their European website. It has watermelon extract that delivers antioxidants and hydrates. It gives a no makeup look, and that's really all that it's telling me. And there's no information on the back of the bottle. That was anti-climactic. I'm sorry, I didn't read through it as well as I thought I did. You used to be able to get a mini version of this and a highlighter for 13 pounds. So I don't remember how much this was originally. I just remember I was obsessed with it. I'm gonna be so sad when this is all gone. I gotta wipe off the hands so we don't transfer any of the other formula. According to e.l.f.'s website, it says what it is: a sticky gel-based face primer enriched with 4% niacinamide to help even out skin tone and brighten while gripping makeup. For a long-lasting wear, give skin a dewy, glowy finish. Okay. Translucent finish primer works for all skin tones. Great for oily, normal, combination dry, all the things. Your skin's future is bright. Helps with dullness. So far, it has 4.6 stars with 128 reviews on their website. It goes for $10, which I feel like, is that cheaper than I paid for the Power Grip Primer? I feel like it kind of is, but maybe, I don't know, maybe it's not. No, wait a minute. Does the niacinamide side look glowier? What? Okay, that's fine. Oh, I'm also using the e.l.f. Hydration Camo Concealer. It says still 10 times better than the original. Now I'm going in with the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream. Love this stuff. You only need a tiny bit though. Okay, I look so pale. Okay, so I tried to use opposite sizes blending sponge so I didn't mix up formulas. I don't know how well that worked, but you know. Here's what it looks like. It's definitely glowier on the niacinamide side, which shocks me. I mean, obviously the Jelly Pop's still glowing, but it's definitely glowier on this side. Wow, okay. They felt the same amount of stickiness. Let me zoom out a little bit. They felt the same amount of stickiness. There wasn't a huge difference when I was applying the foundation or the CC cream or applying the primer or anything like that. They felt like the exact same. When I was putting on my bronzer, come on, camera focus, it's like having a hard time seeing me. Can you see? This side grabs things so much more than the Jelly Pop side, at least when it came to powder. I was like, oh my heavens, blend out, because I'd done this side first and I was able to do what I'm normally doing, where I just take my big fluffy brush with my bronzer and just go, and it blends out really nicely. This side, you have to be a little bit more careful because it grips onto the product a lot more. I was shocked. So hopefully it doesn't look too crazy. I tried to blend it out a lot and I think it's okay. But it was like, oh my goodness, you don't need to use as much product on this side because it grabs things so well. So that's, I feel like it's a good thing. But then like also there's kind of a learning curve there, so just be careful. Everything else went on pretty normal. I did my powder under my eyes and all that stuff, and I think it went on just fine. I think my skin looks really, really good. I did use a tiny bit of highlighter, which I normally don't do with primer videos, but I couldn't resist. But I just did it right here, and I normally don't get super oily right there. I left off my nose, my forehead, all that stuff. Side note, I have on the e.l.f. this new O-faced lipstick. So good. I'm gonna post the wear test of this on my shorts. So if it's not already on there, I should go up today. I'm shocked how much I like this compared to the original Power Grip. What is this? Okay, it is currently 10:18. Look how good I am. Normally I don't start for another hour and a half, or at least the last, I don't know how many videos besides the other e.l.f. video I've been filming today. So we're doing great. I'm gonna do a check-in halfway throughout the day in natural lighting so we can really see what's happening, and we'll go to that point. I'm so excited. So it's been 6 hours. I feel like, well, first of all, my makeup looks great. Like under eyes, everything, there's no creasing. Everything looks very hydrated. This side right here, I feel like you can't tell as much in this light, but it's just a little bit, tiny bit oily, and this side's not. They're both super glowy still. I love them both. But this side, I feel like, can you see that? I can't tell if you can, I don't know if you can tell. Can you tell my forehead a little bit more? No. This side just looks like
slightly oily, and I'm being nitpicky, but it makes me wonder, okay, is that how it's going to go for the rest of the day? Is this side going to stay not oily and this side going to start building up a little bit of oil, which has happened before. I kind of expect that from the Jelly Pop by now. Like, I've gone through 2 bottles of it. I know how it works for the most part. I guess we'll see what happens.
Okay, I think 12 minutes before the official 12 hours, but I don't think 12 minutes is gonna make that big of a difference, so we're just gonna get going because I'm tired. I have lots of thoughts and feelings. e.l.f. You keep trying to convince me that this is the same as this, and I just don't think you can. Okay, I need to get you really close so you can see what I'm talking about. If you look at my upper lip, I'm sorry if I have food in my teeth. This side is super like balled up. Oh, I have an eyelash right there. We got it. This side, I don't even know if you can see. I might use my phone cameras so you can really see. It's really, really balled up. And then this side's just fine. It's a little oily, but like texture-wise, it seems just fine. Hold on, let me get my phone out because I need to make sure you can see this.
Oh yeah, you can definitely see better on this side. See this side? See how it's just all up? That zit's kind of freaking out. That's not what I'm talking about. Because sometimes that happens. That's a newer zit. It's like all patchy and balled up
and separated in the weirdest way possible. This side's kind of starting to do that, but not nearly as bad. My under eyes are okay for the most part. They're a little creasy, but whatever. My nose is just as oily on both sides. The really only problem is like around my mouth. Everywhere else is like good for the most part. This zit, ignore the zit. It's having a moment. I knew I wouldn't be able to cover it up and make it look good no matter what. One of those moments where you shouldn't have popped it, but you did, and then you regret it for forever. So I don't know if it was like I ate something weird. I didn't eat anything super weird today. I didn't eat like a donut or something. That like get all over my face. I'm so tempted. Should I pin this against the other Hydro Grip primer to see which one's better? Back up. Sorry, I got thinking. My brain went on its own little adventure for a sec. I was hoping it'd be less oily than it is. My nose is real shiny. My cheeks are shiny. I mean, it has highlighter on it, but it's like more than that. My forehead isn't too bad. It's not too bad. It could be a lot worse. In between my eyebrows, man, I'm really impressed. Honestly, normally they're a mess. Now that I'm looking at it, I don't know what it has to be something I ate on this side that freaked the formula out. In between my eyebrows has not looked this good by the end of the day, and who knows how long. Normally I don't count that as part of the overall review because it's just like, that doesn't look good at all. Normally the oil buildup plus the leavens cause a lot of issues. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. From my recollection, I think this is more of a dupe for the Jelly Pop. It's really sad that you have to dupe your own the company's product with another company product, but whatever. From my recollection, I think this is more of a dupe for the Jelly Pop than the original Hydro Grip primer. I feel like it's shinier. I feel like it's dewier, and I feel like the grip is the more similar. I still slightly prefer the Jelly Pop just because of what happened around my mouth, but I feel like this is beautiful. If you don't have access to the Jelly Pop, just make sure that if you have like this little balling up issue, separation weird issue, and some part of your face, use powder. Use the Halo Glow powder so that way it doesn't take away the shine completely. If I had a choice though, I would buy this over and over again. It's so sad. But now that that's not enough, should I compare this to the original Hydro Grip primer? Because I know that there's a difference. There has to be a difference. So let me know. What do you think? Should I do it? If you want to see a video comparing the e.l.f. Halo Glow liquid filter and the Charlotte Tilbury flawless filter, you can click right here. I'll link everything I talked about in the description box below. Those links are affiliate links, so I do get a small percent of the profits if you use my link to buy the product. It does not affect you in any way. I love you so much, and don't forget that you are enough. Bye. Mwah. My brain is ready to be done.